Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sales Director for Blitz Communications, Graham Pope.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to the Blitz Connection. I'm sure you'll all agree that it's a very fitting venue to hold an event of this nature, and in fact, Blitz has been a preferred supplier here for many years. We've run lots of different events, and if you're not familiar with the event spaces on offer, then, as Sam said, do take the time to have a look around. Sorry, chap, just missing my prompt on screen, if possible, please. Can't do without that, unfortunately. Great, thanks. Just want to start with a couple of housekeeping bits and pieces. If anybody's got mobile phones, please ensure they're either switched off or at least onto silent. And if possible, we'd be very grateful if people can refrain from heckling, because none of us other than Will are actually professional presenters this morning. So we'd be very pleased. One thing I'd like to just address, because I was asked this question yesterday. No, the Blitz Connection is not a morning of speed dating, but we'll be keeping an eye on those in the back seats. And we would encourage you to use the hashtag the Blitz Connection, which will appear on screen today, to ask any questions or submit any comments, which we'll be monitoring later and answering questions online post-event. So to set the scene today, I wanted to just give a bit of a history, both about Blitz and the technical event staging industry, just to give you an idea of how things have changed over the years, and to really bring us to today and why we're actually here. So Blitz was formed back in 1989 as a video hire company. And some of you may actually recognise that handsome chap on screen. That is Paul Hutton. He was employee number one of the business back in 1989. That's a picture of him back then. And what many people don't know, if some of you are clients dating back to that time, and you may well recognise him, but for the majority here, people won't know that Paul actually gave up the potential of a very lucrative career as a Chippendale. Because he wanted to enter AV and he really sought fame and fortune in this industry. But he started out as a video technician, and today I'm pleased to say he's still part of the business in the capacity of managing director. He is actually here somewhere today, and thankfully I can't see him at the moment, which is probably a good thing for me. But if my presentation this morning doesn't demonstrate just how much things have changed over the last 25 years, this probably will. That's a picture of Paul today. So please do take the time. He'll be wandering around. Please do take the time to say hello and greet him and mock him. But I'm actually starting to think I've just resigned, actually. But no, Paul was responsible in the very early stages of the business for working with some of the clients that are here today and for getting the business off the ground and growing it. And by 1996, Blitz had acquired a specialist sound company, making us what we call an audio-visual, or an AV company, back in 96. Business continued to grow, and we established the Blitz Interactive division to cater for permanent installations in the same year. And then the following year, business grew further, and our Blitz North office was opened in Manchester. By this point, Blitz was starting to see a real niche for a provider that could supply every technical discipline, but at a specialist level from under one roof. And in 2001, we took another step towards that goal with the acquisition of a specialist graphics company, which, as you guessed it, was called Blitz Graphics, and still is. Following that, we saw demand for a lot of LED products, and we acquired a specialist TV and broadcast company, which became Blitz Television. And they provided LED equipment through to the TV market, but also across our wider range of events. It was evident by then that Blitz was really one of the most comprehensive suppliers in the industry, and that reputation was recognised by a leading events venue, XL London, leading to our appointment as the sole in-house supplier there back in 2005. And that's a partnership that continues today. That success at XL led to further venue appointments, and we were appointed sole in-house suppliers at Earls Court and Olympia and Manchester Central in 2008. By that point, our customer base was very diverse, and we really wanted to look at ways in which we could take our proposition and our competitive edge one step further. And later that year, we established Blitz Digital Media, which you'll hear about, courtesy of one of my colleagues, a bit more today. So in 2009, we had 82 staff. We were turning over just short of 9.5 million. And this really assisted our appointment as the primary representative of the Global AV Alliance, which is a worldwide consortium of technical event staging companies, providing a truly global footprint of equipment and labour supply, enabling us to service our clients wherever their events may take them. And in the same year, we invested heavily into what was regarded as the sort of poorer cousin of Blitz, really, which was lighting. And we appointed some very specialist designers and engineers, and we invested a significant amount of investment into equipment, taking our total inventory to over £13 million. And then the following 2 years realised our childhood dreams. We won AV Rental and Staging Company of the Year, not just once, but twice. And I say that with slight sarcasm because it is a really shameless plug, to be honest. If I had to get it in there, my boss would have told me if I didn't. But that same, and this year, leaping forward to this year, we were delighted to announce our appointment as the sole in-house supplier at the NEC, making us the supplier of choice to the largest events venues throughout the UK. So, to demonstrate how much things have changed for Blitz, today we're turning over 14.5 million, 115 full-time staff, which is still growing, and we've got specialists in literally every technical discipline. Which brings me nicely to what the Blitz Connection is all about. We've developed as a business a portfolio of unique and bespoke event technologies. Those are unique to Blitz, developed in-house. Others range from cost-effective projection mapping and web streaming products, but our unique propositions are things like live view digital signage, cost-effective SMS solutions for audience interaction, a sustainable stage set product called Viewlight, and our latest innovation, which is event metrics, which my colleague will be telling you much more about later on today. All of these products helped us achieve our main aim, and our main aim at the time was to make our clients' events more cost-effective, more sustainable, more interactive, and ultimately more innovative. But our focus back then was not just to create isolated innovations. More so than ever, it's about how technology integrates. That helps us give our clients the best possible solutions, whatever their event objectives may be, and it ultimately helps you increase your return on investment. It's far more than just about the equipment. It's the expertise that supports it, and it's the ability to continually innovate and integrate technology. And that, essentially, is the Blitz Connection. So, just to introduce you to the day ahead, onto the more interesting parts. Up next will be Will Broom from London Launch to give his keynote presentation, followed by Richard Northcott from Blitz Communications delivering a presentation on event metrics. And then Thinkwall will tell you more about event social media. And at that point, we'll break for coffee and networking and give you the opportunity to see some of the live product demonstrations we have before coming back into the theatre to be wowed, really, by augmented reality with ArcStream and Google Glass with your show. Then I'll wrap up with some presentations about the considerations of the future of event technology, after which the caterers will provide you a lovely lunch, give you another opportunity to network and experience some of the product demonstrations. So please do enjoy today. Look for Blitz or Science Museum staff with any questions, and we look forward to chatting to you later. Thank you.